Hey, this is Firestarter. Welcome to Let's Play Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes. This game just came out. I have not played it. As you can see down here, time played 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the options menu. A lot of stuff here. Anti-lysine, 8x. Looks like that's about it for video. Advanced options. Yeah, looks like that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start up a new game. Check that out. This was my hero I made back for the beta, and if you did catch that Let's Play, it was 3 episodes long and I got owned, and that was pretty much my first time playing the game. I think I'm gonna go ahead and create another new one. Yeah, that looks pretty creepy right there. Slave Lord. Raising a city transfers half that city's population to your capital. When men or fallen are defeated in combat, they are transferred as population to your newest city. There's one thing I have to do here real quick, and that is turning down the music volume. That should be better. Alright, new game. Create a character. This faction starts with the civics technology. All units have plus 25% dodge and plus 25% accuracy. Unlocks the Coal, the Weak, Deathlash, and Candle Cloak spells. Also unlocks Scarstone. Masterwork Chainmail. This faction crafts Masterwork Chainmail instead of Plate Mail armor at the Heavy Armor technology. Masterwork Chainmail has lower defense but is lighter and cheaper to craft than Plate Mail. I might just go with these guys here. Oh, that is just terrible. We have fire resistance, but minus 50% cold resist. Flame Tongue does 2 fire damage per level to the victim. This faction can train slaves. Slaves don't cost wages and cost less labor to produce, but are weaker than normal units. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do death. This unit's spells do 25% more damage. I might like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Also, just because I go by Firestarter, I might just go ahead and click on Fire Apprentice. Grants the ability to escape with remaining allies from battle. Plus 1 hit point per level and immune to poison. plus 10% experience and plus 2 spell mastery per level. I'm torn between Brilliant Maybe hardy? Cautious, maybe? I'm gonna go with brilliant. Yeah, that looks better. Kind of like the staff here. I need 1 point. Let me go back to talents and maybe select a weakness here. Occasionally strikes allies when making melee attacks. Okay, I'm gonna choose that because this guy is going to focus on spellcasting, I think. Let's go ahead and select that staff. And randomize his name to something I can pronounce, maybe. Najlu. Luby? Maybe I'll go with Luby. Alright. I'm gonna go with the large map. Pretty much go with default on all this stuff here. Actually, I might go fast with production pace just to speed the game up a little bit. But I'll keep everything else at default. Yeah, I keep technology at default. And I can put 11 people in here. I generally do like playing with the most amount of opponents I can put in a game. Now I'm mulling over whether to bring this up to huge. Recommended for 6 to 9 players. Maybe I'll just have 10. 1 over the recommended amount. And I'll keep everything else default here. Okay. We have a crystal crag here, air shard. Looks like that's about it. I'm going to build my settlement right here because of this, I forget what that's called, to be honest with you. And I know because of that I can cast spells here. Pretty much these are the only things I can cast. So Oppression reduces unrest by 10%, and I'm going to cast Meditation, which does +1 mana per essence in the Enchanted City. So those icons are called Essence. Alright. So our unrest is at 10%, which gives a penalty to city's production and research. I can increase the zone of control, but that's not exactly needed right now. A cleric will reduce unrest and grant me some fame. Tower of Dominion gives +1 growth, +10 fame. I'm gonna go with the cleric to start. And go ahead and start with civics. Most of what the crates contain has been ruined except for a single item, which is a blessed hammer. My hero, or sovereign, whatever you want to call it, I will not be relying on melee with this guy, especially considering that he picked up the weakness. I can hit my teammates. Change shirt. You must have chainmail proficiency. Okay. So my hit points is 67. I'd be going against 38, 41. Increase dodge by 1. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Threat level weak compared to their medium. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Shadow Bolt. I didn't see the ranged guy back there. Sacrifice a unit to heal the caster. I don't really need to do that. I think my best bet is to actually try to go and attack. I still can't cast that. I just don't have enough mana. There we go. I was kind of concerned I might lose this battle here. And I gotta level up. Alright, so I do want to focus on casting. I'll select mage here. And a spear, which I'm not going to equip. Moving on. I'm gonna go after this bandit. So far, so good. Leather van braces. Alright, so I can choose this guy without spellbooks, or this chick here that's a water apprentice. Kind of like this +8 hit points and +8 defense when under 50% hit points. I could use someone like this. I'm going to choose him. And if I remember right, if I bring a hero into the city, that will reduce the city's unrest. And my construction did complete. It looks like I do have enough food here to level the city. I am losing Gildar per turn, so I'm going to go ahead and choose the merchant. For our first city, what do I want to focus on? Devote the city to agriculture and financial pursuits. To get the fortress, to make it a military city, conclave, research, and scholarly pursuits. I'm gonna go town on my first one. I should have no problem taking out this wolf, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. They have some movement, wow. What else do I have here? Right. So I can build a grocer now, which gives faction food per grain +5. I do need more food to level the city, however, that does take 8 seasons to complete. I'm gonna look at other things here. Well, the well gives a +25% food bonus and completes in only 4 seasons. I'm gonna go with that. And my zone of control has increased. Alright, moving on. A wooden shield, I can't really use, although I can hand this stuff off to my other hero. I might actually do that. I'm going to send him back to my town. This guy can meet you halfway. Alright, so I've got civics. I'm gonna go ahead and go with knowledge, just because well, I can create the study, which gives +1 research to the city, or I can go with restoration. I have some food stuff here, +15 food per grain and +1 production per mineral. I think I'm gonna go with this just because of that workshop. I'm just gonna hand these items off. The shield, same shield. Right, I didn't even equip the van braces. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna hand this guy all the wolf pelts as well. Hopefully I can sell off this crap. Alright. Equip the van braces. I probably should have given that guy the chain shirt as well. He can't wear it. I'm just gonna hold on to it. Alright, so you're using a rusty sword. This increases attack to 15, initiative down to 18, down by 2. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Same shield. What's with the spear? Defense down, attack down. That must be two-handed. Yeah, so I'd have to lose a shield, but I do get a lot of benefits here. I'm just gonna go with that. There we go, 127 Gildar now. You can go ahead and go in town. Let's continue exploring. Right. We still don't have enough food to level up here, but it's fine. We still got... The city won't grow in time anyway. I might just go with the Tower of Dominion. Or Bell Tower. What's the unrest here? 10%. This decreases unrest by 10%. I'm gonna go with that. See, my hero went inside the town and that decreased unrest by 5%, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and I do have the stuff. I can build a foundry. I can't build air shard yet, I need the technology. What can I do with this raise? I don't want to raise it. I want to take advantage of that resource. Bell tower complete. Okay. We have the inn that grants a food bonus and Gildar bonus, which could turn into one of these two things. I don't have the tech for that. Alright, I've researched restoration. Now I'm going to go ahead and get knowledge. Then I might branch out here somewhere, or probably go into magic so I can build that air shard. Let's go ahead and battle. These wolves are all the same. No, this one's a little bit stronger. This might have been a mistake. Good thing for Shadow Bolt. Wow. Gotta level up. Alright, what do I do with this guy? I can go to Fire Disciple. Which gives me Flame Dart, Pillar of Flame, Target enemy takes 8 fire damage, plus 2 fire. Oh, plus 2 per fire shard, which I don't have. Let me check out the mage area here. Plus 8 hit points. If I choose plus 2 strength and branch into that. Plus 3 to the army's health regeneration per season. I might actually like this. I'm gonna go ahead and choose healer. And we've run into Ythrol. Luby of Magnar, you are seeing your cities, your soldiers, your farms, your villages. Ythrol watches all. Do not think to raise a sword against us, for ours is the power of the dragon. Sure, okay. We need to come back here, and I'm going to train some people. I don't want the slaves, they're weaker. I can afford the maintenance. I'm gonna craft a couple spearmen. And we've researched knowledge. Alright. Shard harvesting. Looks like I'm going with this one. Just so I can build this thing here. I'm gonna wait a couple turns and there's a pioneer. We have a city down here. It might be wise for me to explore up here. No, damn it. It auto-selected this guy for me. Alright. No construction. Go ahead and get that workshop. Build shit even faster. Silver flute. All enemies lose their next turn unless they resist. Doing this destroys the flute. That will come in handy at some point. And there's no way I can take that thing out right now. Let's see if I can just walk past them. I could go with the study. Or just focus on food so I can level the city up. I'm not sure what crystal does, but I'm going to go ahead and build that. Check this out. Might have to build a pioneer soon. A scroll allows a unit to escape, which allows the army to escape from tactical combat to your capital. The heirloom. The woman stands unmoving outside her small home. It isn't until you get closer that you realize that she's standing at a crude grave. She doesn't say anything at your approach, and for a few long minutes after, then she spits on the grave and turns toward you. I'm not gonna read all this. All I know is that is a weak threat level. My reward is a battle axe. And I think the quest area is up here. My shard harvesting did complete. So let's click over to warfare. Provides plus 15 accuracy for trained units, minus 25% unit training cost. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Hail, Luby. We of Craxus send greetings to you and your people, to all who dwell within your great empire. Let us dwell in peace. Those are pioneers. Haunter's army, that's a strong army. Check that out. Can't compete with that yet. But I'm concerned that they're going to settle here, which has all sorts of cool stuff here. There's iron ore, which I know I'm definitely going to need. So let me go ahead. There's no construction. I'm going to train up that pioneer. Okay, this pioneer has walked away. I'm going to try to complete this quest. Okay, there's no resist chance on any of these guys. You can see that number down here. I'm gonna go after the strongest one, which is Neville. Does 6 fire damage to the victim. 9 range. Okay, pass. And pass. It's hard. Damn, I just trained these units. Critical. Wow. I better just hurry up and kill these guys. Wow. I could use escape. I could make them lose their turn. However, I only have this one unit. That's not going to help me out too much. Just going to go ahead and see if I can... Maybe I'll get lucky. That was unfortunate. And we have pioneers down here. Can I rush build my pioneers? For 66 Gildar. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Send this hero out so they don't walk out there alone, and let's go ahead and this tile looks good. Now I'm going to have to train a couple more spearmen. Where are you going? What do you think you're doing? I lead the people of Gildan. Are you kidding me? I'm too late. Alright, back to town. Wow. Can't believe that happened to me right there. And where are you? Okay, scouts. I wonder if I could actually... I know there's an iron ore resource out here. What if I just built a... what are those called? Like an outpost right here to steal this source of iron ore. I might actually try to do that. And there's another city settled right here. If I had just walked on this side of the river there, lake rather. Alright, I have the barracks. This will increase army size. I don't think I have to worry about that right now. Not sure where to go right now. Go with agriculture, help me level up my city. We want to let you know that we have just uncovered the secret of agriculture. The secrets of the lost magi are now ours. Well, congratulations. It is time to pay for your continued existence. Really, Craxus? A gift of 20 plus a seasonal delivery of payment should suffice. No. Go ahead and build that air shard. I wonder if this is even a good idea. I have this army right here. Message from Haunter. It was compassion and hope that released this curse. Only cruelty and loss will end it. Alright. Back to town. Oh, and he's going to chase me. Create more spearmen. Now, I learned my lesson from my beta let's play on this game. These guys can attack cities. These guys, I'm not going to pay for protection. In fact, I'm going to start growing an army. I already feel like I lost this game. One more spearman. And let's get a study. And queue up an inn. Let's get this thing to level 3. Booby and 3 spearmen. 98 hit points. Yeah, we can't compete with that. Let's just go ahead and try to level up. a Shadow Bolt on the Archer. These wolves have ridiculous movement speed too. Alright, so we have an adjacency bonus if I move here and attack these wolves. I'm actually going to move this guy down 1 square. Shadow Bolt the whole group. Yeah, that kind of worked out. No level up though. And my hit points should regenerate pretty nicely because I chose that one trade. I'm just gonna auto-resolve this one, there's just no point. I'm gonna be disappointed if I lost somebody though. Okay. Heals target unit by 2 per level of the caster. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I already see the huge benefit in gaining +8 hit points. I could have won that battle up there if I had that. Bandits camp. +1 fame and a backpack that gives +1 initiative. How frequently a unit gets actions in combat. Okay, so that's important. Kind of worried about. Yeah, check that out. He's on his way. Even if I fit 1 more spearman on here, I'm not going to be able to compete with that. Agriculture. I'm going to go with drills to increase army size. I already have leather van braces. How much time do I have to get back? I think I have time. Yeah, I'm just keeping my eye on. Okay, they're just roaming. Cave bear with 47 hit points on the one guy. Let's go ahead and battle. I like this adjacency bonus. Sweet. Let's check out what's inside this cave. Chainmail. I can't wear that. Must have chainmail proficiency, of course. Yeah, I don't think I can compete with that either. I'm just gonna keep moving along, exploring in the same time. What is that? Well, there's something there that this army's already fortifying here. Let's go ahead and battle. Okay, I'm gonna cast a Shadow Bolt on one of the stronger ones. That sucks, everything here has range. Gonna do a little flanking action here. I might actually save my mana here. Just pass. Good decision. And my spearmen have leveled up. So they now have a maximum of 36 hit points. There's an altar at the center of the ruined temple. On it you find an item. A sharp axe. There's a clay pit down here, but it looks like I might have to get an outpost going. I'm going to explore this area down here. The plague, a disease that spread through your capital. Your citizens' sweat turns black. They begin to cough up ruined, shriveled pieces of flesh, and then they are driven mad. The madness is as unusual as the disease. They attempt to go as far into the earth as possible, seeking out mines or deep cellars. Some attempt to bury themselves alive. Hundreds have already died. Many more are currently sick. Luck is not in my favor in this game. So I have a choice of what to do. So I have a choice of minus 50% growth until I cure or cast the Cure Plague spell, which I don't think I have. Minus 50 Gildar, or minus 20 population. I'll go with minus 20 population. I did research a bunch of tech that'll help me out in that regard anyway, so I'm not too worried. Alright, let's continue exploring. And how about we walk around that one? Really? No, I'm not going to pay. Looks like dinner is coming to me today. I think I can take them. Threat level strong. I don't know if I should do it. I mean, one hit could like kill my entire unit. And the fact that this says threat level strong to my medium, I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm going to move on. I see some squares I can build on here, or settle on. Yeah, my city can gain levels, so I'm not too worried about that plague right now. Let's get another spearman. Might as well get this tower dominion going. Alright, where's my unit? I'm liking what I'm seeing. I mean, these three tiles aren't impressive. We would like to go into an economic treaty with you. However, your empire is weak. We'd be doing you a favor. Perhaps a gift of 20 Gildar will make it worthwhile. hopefully it's worth it. I'm gonna save my mana here. I thought they would go down easier than this though. Not bad. And I have a level up. I am going to take the +8 hit points. And I've also researched drills, which gives me +1 army size. Alright, back to civilization. +1 production per material. +2 metal per season. Upgrades from iron mine, which I guess I kinda have for my outpost. I can create trade treaties and economic treaties if I go here. +4 Gildar per season if I build a market. I am losing Gildar, so I'm gonna go trading. Oh, check that out. A little road. Dagger. You know, I kinda like this tile. Now I'm actually going to end this session here. It's been about 50 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.